The best pieces of advice that I've gotten in my real estate career over the past 3 decades, the things that actually, they actually turned out to be true. And we started that yesterday with the great mantra that great prospecting solves all problems. And prospecting just means marketing. It doesn't mean pounding out cold calls necessarily. It could, but it doesn't have to just mean that. But that changed my life. Not the saying, but me being willing to accept that that was true. And I can sit here today and I can tell you that is absolutely true. Whatever problems, anxieties, and fears you have in your life, what's worrying you today, can all be solved with great marketing. Notice I didn't say some marketing, mediocre, average. I said great. You could commit to becoming the greatest prospector in Atlanta real estate, and in 90 days, most of your issues are gone. You could. I don't know if you will. The second thing I want to talk to you about today, and this is just a truth that I've found, and I fought this for years, and when I finally accepted it, everything started to change in my real estate business and my personal life. Things got a lot better. And it is this: there's only 2 rules of sales. And folks, let's be clear here. We're in a sales business. I don't know what you thought you were getting into. I hear so many people tell me they got into real estate because they find it fascinating, or they love houses and they love looking at houses. And I go, I don't really know what that means, but I can guarantee you'll be sick of that shit in 30 days. You're in a sales business, and there's only 2 rules of sales. Show up. Rule number 1, show up. Get up, get dressed, go to work. Well, I like to work from home. I know, but you're not very good at it. Well, I can do it. I'm one of the people that can actually pull off working from home. Yeah? Show me your sales for this year. Let's see how that's working for you. My bet is probably not. I think that's less than 3% of the U.S. population. So statistically, it's probably not true. You just want to believe it. 2 rules of sales: show up, get dressed, go to work every day, 5 days a week, on a regular schedule, like people with real jobs and real businesses do. Well, I can't, Mike. I have all these things in my life that okay, then great. Then don't want so much. Don't want, but if you, having full-time expectations with a part-time schedule is going to drive you crazy and lead to immense frustration. You want full-time results? You got to work a full-time schedule. Sorry, I don't have the gimmicks to try to work around that. They don't work. I'm not here to sell you something. Get up, get dressed, go to work. Show up. If you show up in this industry, I think you beat about 88% of everybody who just can't do that. Number 2, ask for the business. Now, see how simple this is? Why I fought it for years, I think, because it was so simple that it couldn't be the real answer. No, actually it is the real answer. And if you would just give yourself 90 days of doing that, show up, get dressed, go to work a regular schedule, have a defined schedule, and commit to it for 90 days. And then when you get there, ask for the business. Talk to people and ask them if they want to buy or sell real estate this year. And if they do, talk to them some more. And if they don't, stay connected to them, put them on a follow-up campaign. They eventually will. Well, Mike, this sounds like the ABCs of real estate. This sounds like 3rd grade. Yeah, it is. It is. But it is one of the great truths in our business. There's only 2 rules of sales. Show up, ask for the business. But then again, if you did it, you would be one of the very few that does. But then again, let's take a look at the top 1% in our industry across the country, and you will find that they all do that. They get up, they get dressed, they go to work, they work a very defined regular schedule. Probably not the hot and sexy truth that you were looking for this morning, but it's the truest thing I've heard in my 3 decades. And if you do this, it's another step down the road of us going out and making it happen for ourselves today.